not spend.
You wouldn't spend. Regional shopping centres, surely in Poland, at the very least.
Yes, for sure, in the middle of Warsaw, or in on the first exit of the new highway in Warsaw. But the problem is that today, for the, I will say, retail developer, it's to try to guess what will be the next trends of the retail, what will be the next scheme, which kind of tenants, which kind of scheme, which kind of location. So maybe I will keep part for the retirement and part for the land bank.
Very good. Okay, Walter, where would you spend my 500 million?
Well, I mean, I think I would certainly spend probably 300 million in Poland. And the combination of all three sectors, I guess: office in Warsaw, retail across the country, and logistics. Whereas by logistics, I would only spend it into a product which has an operator that does have the customer base. So I would probably look to the likes of Craig or Prologis or Panattoni. I would spend probably 50 to 100 million in the Czech Republic. I would take a bet on Budapest offices with another 50 million or so. And the remaining 50 million I would probably spend in Moscow. I would personally probably buy unleveraged there and not go into bed with the Russian bank, but that's my personal choice.
Fine.
I'd go Warsaw CBD offices. I think it's long-term, stable and secure. And I'd look at regional retail, but you've got to be very, very selective on regional retail because there are great opportunities there. There's good asset management angles in a lot of the centres. You know, hypermarkets are downsizing. If you can take back space from hypermarkets, many of the regional retail have got big car parks. Can you put big boxes on the car park? But it's very, very selective, city by city, town by town. There are some cities which are massively overdeveloped and there's too much competition, but if you can get a dominant scheme or you can create the dominant scheme in the medium to big cities in Poland, it's a good opportunity.
From my perspective, I think certainly logistics, I would look at the key corridors in Poland, Czech Republic and Slovakia and create a complete integrated network of parks. That would be, I would say, probably a good chunk of that amount of 500 million, but it's a lot to spend. I'd also look at maybe some of the second operators in the market, especially in Poland, to see if you can actually bolt on to that. But I would go prime. In Poland, I would not look at any of the old locations. I would look at where the new infrastructure is. And I'd probably try and get quite a lot of it going along the southern corridor from Wrocław all the way to the Ukrainian border, because I see that as one of the key markets, not just for Poland, but also being able to do cross-border business. So that would be my first spend. I would keep some of it then for doing some good old-fashioned traditional development and having money that can be deployed quickly for key customers so I can deliver their buildings on time. And then either swapping it with debt or recirculating that. And also being able to hook up properly with a lot of landowners in the region, not actually buy the land, but actually help in investing and preparing the land so it's ready for delivery. That would be an opportunistic play, so there'd have to be a good margin in terms of my development yield on that. And that's what I would do. But also conscious of some of the comments in terms of exit. So I think I would try to have a recirculation of the second half of that to make sure that my opportunistic capital is getting its fastest return.
Having just done a deal to buy Warsaw Financial Centre, I'll probably buy the other remaining office buildings in the CBD, and then we can really see how far we can push the rents in Warsaw. See if we can get them up to 35 or 40, have a little monopoly, and then they'll all do very well. So yeah, I'll try and create a little monopoly of CBD offices. I think that'd be very profitable for me to try and do that.